Hi home barista, Stephanus here. Straight away to the point. I'm heating up these two machines, MaraX and Elizabeth. In order for me to get quite a decent result, I'm placing these stickers. These stickers will tell me when the group head is hot enough for brewing. Now as we can see here, Elizabeth is definitely winning. Portafilter is super duper hot within like 10 to 15 minutes, while MaraX you need at least 20 minutes. And if you want it to be faster, you can always run some water. Just pull up the lever, you will able to get a decent hot group head and hot portafilter. So 1 point for Elizabeth for faster preheating time. Not sure if this is important for you, but the difference is as well extremely small. I think MaraX is taller just by 1 or 2 centimeters. MaraX comes with a good tamper, certainly good enough to start your espresso journey. Elizabeth handle is clearly slightly longer. I'm not sure why. It's brown color, while MaraX is black. At the back, Elizabeth has wording Lelit, while MaraX doesn't have. And at the bottom of the handle, you can see another Lelit logo. So I would say Elizabeth has a better portafilter. MaraX has double pressure gauge, allows you to control both the pressure of the steam boiler and the pressure during coffee extraction. In Elizabeth, there is only one manometer for coffee pressure. However, as you can see, it has cool backlight. However, I would still choose MaraX double pressure gauge, as I think they are extremely important. Now to compare the PID system. I have to admit, Elizabeth actually gained 2 points in here because the LCC it's more than amazing because it helps you enable you to control your temperature, enable you to see the real temperature as it fluctuates. It also offers you electronic pre-infusion and built-in timer, which I find it amazingly great. While in MaraX, we have the ability to choose between warm, hot, and extra hot. I don't know you guys, but I was quite contented with my MaraX. But after trying Elizabeth, I just think this LCC should be in every single Lelit's machine. Now let's look at the back. This is the water tank. It's not that easy and simple to just slip in. My 2 fingers are actually stuck there. I probably just have to let it go, or I have to put one of my fingers inside and I slip it in. Then there are 2 hoses. One of them is holding your water softener. Now let's say I want to top up a little bit of water. It's not that simple. It's much safer to just use this funnel. On the other hand, MaraX is so easy. It even comes with a handle, as an indication of how often have you refill your tank. So it's about time for you to change your softener if you are using one. And filling up water is such a pleasant. Let's compare their steam. I think Elizabeth is definitely a winner here. I'm setting Elizabeth at 135 degrees, which I think would be quite comparable with Lelit MaraX. And if I have to change it into 145 degrees in Elizabeth, and it certainly will beat MaraX by far. Please do not forget, this is a double boiler machine. It has one dedicated boiler just for steaming and hot water.
Oh, Mara is filling up boiler, and temperature and the pressure drop below 1. That's enough.
So Mara finally giving up, while Elizabeth refills its boiler right after we stop the steaming. So I think it's a great program. Both MaraX and Elizabeth already equipped with Cool Touch 1, so I think it's even. Both deep tray is about the same volume in my opinion, as Mara has taller, while in Elizabeth is shorter, as you can see, however wider, and still have some at the back under the hood. So in overall, I think they are the same. Here is how you get hot water from MaraX. Hot water gushing out, splash, quite wild. While in Elizabeth, it has its own technology of mixing water from the boiler and fresh water to create the best perfect hot water for your tea, for example. Now I want to compare the sound. You hear it yourself. I have to admit, MaraX is still quieter. I don't know whether my Elizabeth version is already with silent pump or not, but they do not sound the same. Could be positioning of the pump inside the machine, but there could be few other explanation. However, Lelit MaraX is win in this category. Elizabeth is taller by 3 centimeters, 38 against 35. From above, it is obvious that Lelit Elizabeth can cater more cups. 31 by 27 in Elizabeth and 22 by 41 centimeters. And I would like to highlight on the portafilter. So in MaraX, it's protruding all the way out. So it really depends on your counter situation. From the side, you can see the difference is just 14 centimeters. In this matter, I will not give any score because I think both of them are taking the same volume of space. By now, I hope you already know which one is best for your kitchen counter. However, I would like to highlight one important thing for me, at least it is important for me, is that Elizabeth doesn't really heat up your cups properly. It's just like lukewarm, while Mara can really warm up your cups properly. Although Elizabeth has bigger and wider cup warmer, however, MaraX is the one doing it right. She's the one warms up all the cups properly. So 1 point for MaraX. MaraX is a solid machine, weigh at 18 kilogram, Boiler size is 1.8 liter and consume 1300 watt electricity. While in Elizabeth, it has 300 ml boiler for coffee brewing and 900 milliliters boiler for steaming. So in total, they are actually only 1.2 liters boiler compared to 1.8 liters in MaraX. However, these two boilers consume 2200 watt in total. So I would give 1 point for MaraX for being small, however comes with bigger boiler and less power consumption. Better build, I would say, since it has 18 kilogram, which is heavier than Elizabeth. In this video, I'm using two different filter baskets. Elizabeth using IMS and MaraX is using VST. I don't realize that even with the same grind setting, seems like VST can handle much finer grind setting compared to IMS. However, this is different topic, another discussion in another video. Taste wise, I don't think there is anything significant in here because both of them are Lelit machine. They will certainly able to produce good tasting espresso. However, Elizabeth enables you to change temperature per 1 degree. Like you wanna change from 91 to 92 or 92 to 93. However, in MaraX, you only get to choose warm, hot, or extra hot. But which temperature actually? You gotta be a great home barista. Know your machine very well, then you can guess which temperature exactly you are. And this will lead into consistency and producibility. Now, are you able to produce the exact same shot? Now, that will be slightly a challenge for MaraX, in my opinion. For modification, I'm sure MaraX will gain 1 more point. Because with E61, there are so many things you can do. You can operate with manometer group head and pedal for your pressure adjustment. You can change this with wood knobs and handles. You can actually have E61 Thermometer, which is quite handy because this doesn't come with any LCC. The rest are quite the same, which is you can change shower screen and filter basket on each of their portafilter. However, let me highlight that pressure adjustment you can actually kind of doing it in Elizabeth because there's already some videos I watched. One of them is from Dave Corby about adjusting the pre-infusion soft pressure, so it depends on your service boiler temperature. Do you need E61 thermometer? No, you don't need in Elizabeth because Elizabeth has PID. You can see the temperature there, and so you don't need those upgrade. Those upgrade cost you more money. Now let me come into the total price. If you want to upgrade this to be quite similar as Elizabeth, where you can see the temperature, or you want to have pressure adjustment, over there you have pre-infusion, electric pre-infusion. If you want to upgrade this with E61 thermometer, that costs you another about $100. For this pedal and manometer kit costs you around 300 euros. So in total, MaraX will be more expensive. But if you're buying out of the box, MaraX is actually cheaper by about I don't know in your country currency, but in Indonesia it's just about 1 million rupiah. That's about 70 USD. There you go. I still can't answer your question. I know a lot of you guys asking me, so which one would I choose if I can choose? But I can't, really. Both of them are great machine, Lelit machines, and they are actually one of the best in their class. I mean, if you want to compare apple to apple, you should compare Lelit MaraX with other heat exchanger machine like Rocket Apartamento, VBM, Junior Heat Exchanger, ECM, Profitec. While Elizabeth is a double boiler vibration pump, so you want to compare with Profitec 300, Breville Sage double boiler. You want to compare with Rancilio's Silvia Pro. So they all are in the same category, and so far I think Lelit Elizabeth is on the top, comparing the price and all the features that is provided. So that's all from me. I hope you find this video useful and helps you to decide which one that is best for you. What best for you may not necessarily best for me. So I want what is best for you. And so hopefully this video helps you. If this is your first time watching this video in my channel, help me to subscribe and continue to support me, because I will continue with more videos in the future. Alright? Cheers!